It was the site of one of the worst environmental disasters in decades. East Palestine, Ohio, a town with a population of less than 5,000 people, where on February 3rd of last year, a Norfolk Southern train barreling through town as it does every 9 minutes. This one was around 9 p.m. that night. A wheel bearing overheated, came off, derailing 53 train cars carrying vinyl chloride and other chemicals, spewing them into the air and the ground. And then 3 days later, officials made the determination that rather than risk an explosion, they were going to do a controlled burn, a decision that many residents believe was devastating to their health and their property. Shortly after that, they were told it's safe. You can head back home now. So we were on the ground yesterday in East Palestine, where I was joined by Robert F. Kennedy Jr., an environmental lawyer for more than 40 years. He is now an independent candidate for the presidency of the United States. He is also of counsel with a firm that represents some of the victims in this case, not the people that we spoke to there, but in this case, their cases against Norfolk Southern. We sat down with the residents, which include people from Pennsylvania. So we got a take from Ohio and Pennsylvania voters just a few miles away over the border. Watch this. Let me start with Lori and Wayne, who actually are joining us from Pennsylvania today, but you're just 3.5 miles away, right?
Yes, correct. That's correct, yes.
What can you tell us?
Well, when it happened, we were dumbfounded. We didn't know what was going on, but all we heard was sirens. We was all in bed. Fast forward, we started getting burning lips, watery eyes, nauseated, and dry mouth, dry lips. Fast forward 18 weeks after the train was blown up, unnecessarily, I might add. That's been proven. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So July 10th of 2023, I had to have a double mastectomy. Since then, I've gone through 4 rounds of chemotherapy. Our daughter, who's 24 years old, she's asking us questions like, am I going to be allowed, can I have children after this? We don't have the answers. We don't know. She's due to be tested as well next month.
She fears cancer, and she does ask us, am I going to be okay? Am I going to be able to have children? Am I going to get cancer? We can't answer those questions for her because we don't know.
I just want to play a sound bite. This is President Biden, who has just visited recently about a year later. Let's listen to this.
Let me be clear. While there are acts of God, this was an act of greed that was 100% preventable. Let me say it again. An act of greed that was 100% preventable. We know multi-million-dollar railroad companies transporting toxic chemicals have a responsibility to do it safely. And again, Norfolk Southern failed.
What's your reaction when you listen to that, Linda?
I honestly don't know. I really don't believe anything anybody says anymore. I don't think anyone is genuine. And, Biden had gone on to say, as far as that sound clip, he went on to say that we're going to continue receiving the assistance that they've been providing all along. We're not getting assistance from local government, from county, from state, from federal. We're not getting anything. So basically what he said is we're going to keep doing nothing.
What do you say to that, Mr. Kennedy?
I like President Biden's pledge that he's going to hold Norfolk Southern responsible, but this occurred because of a failure of government. Norfolk Southern was paying its executives 80% of their salary comes from reducing costs. That's where their bonuses come from. The company should be criminally charged for what it did to this community. It was an act of theft. It stole the property values. It stole the health. It stole the pursuit of happiness from this wonderful community.
Yeah. They stole our lives.
Yeah, it stole the lives of people.
All of you were nodding your heads, but how does it impact how you look at this election?
We have seen so many people that have come through this community over the last year, and many of them have been just serving. They've used this as an opportunity for their own personal and professional growth and not anything genuine. We have seen a few. We have seen a few genuine folks come in that have wanted to help us. But we're so tired of hearing they're going to make it right. That we want specifics.
You know, our human health. It's not a red issue. It's not a blue issue. This is an issue of human lives.
Yes.
You know, politics has no business in this issue when it comes to children's lives. You know, and the thing that I say, kind of what Cheney was saying, boots on the ground, that's the problem, is they don't know what's going on in the ground at the federal level. You know, you have to be connected to the people.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Kennedy. If this happened and you were president, what would you do? On day one, do you evacuate the town? Do you let people go back? What do you do?
Well, preliminarily, we need to unravel the corporate capture at DOT that allowed this to happen. And, you know, right now, you know, President Biden says that he's going to fix this problem and hold them responsible. Why isn't the Attorney General investigating this and filing criminal charges? This is a crime. What happened here? This whole town is a crime scene. I mean, what I would love to see President Biden say is to come in and say, you know, this happened because of a failure of government. This happened because these agencies are captured, they're corrupt. And I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. And I'm going to expose the people and fire the people who are not doing the proper testing. I'm going to prosecute the people who are responsible at the outset, instead of kind of a vague promise that we're going to take care of everybody.
I want to thank all of you for joining us today. I'm grateful for your time and sharing your stories here. There's nothing like meeting people who have been through this firsthand and helping all of us understand your story. So thank you. Yeah, they talked about the fact that they believe that the EPA is basically in bed with Norfolk Southern. So they do the tests and they say, oh, the tests all came back fine. Then they bring in their own independent testers who give them different information. So you can see why they are so frustrated. We asked Norfolk Southern for an update on how they're helping the residents of East Palestine. They told the story, quote, we have been on the ground in East Palestine and the surrounding communities since day one. We made a promise to make it right. We're keeping our promises. To date, the company has committed $104 million to the community, completed major remediation work, and is making progress on long-term health, water, and housing commitments, according to the company. But you can actually hear the whole conversation, which I really encourage you to do. It is very compelling.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.